Hello and welcome to SOUQ Sports. It's Wednesday, middle of the week, and we are going to bring you a whole lot of exciting events that's happened in the world of sports for the last 3 days. Some of you might still be wondering what's happening in tennis. Hey, another day, a new tournament, more money to be won. Indian Wales is gone. People have gone with their pots, their money, and their bank are smiling. We also go to all African games. Juvi will be on standby to make sure that every single detail, juicy, controversial, you get to hear about it. We'll talk a little about football, then talk sports business. My name is Chuks, John Rogers Chuks, and it's a pleasure to be here with you on SOUQ Sports. Juvi is also here. He's running nowhere.
All right, you know how it is. It gives me such an enormous pleasure. I love doing this every other time, not because I love controversies only, but hey, if there's no controversy and problems in between, man, that's what we do. We solve problems. We solve your business problems around sporting events, not just football. Like Sam Wood will take you through the worlds and everything, ATP, the Grand Prix, everything in the Middle East, where the oil money is coming from. I'm not alone today. I'm taking you to Ghana, Kumasi, where it's happening. You know, that's where my heart is, and there's a little problem around there. And I'll tell you that Team Nigeria is sitting pretty right now. We're doing good, and if we continue, we probably will take it over from Egypt. Our third one. All right, I'm not alone. Let me take it back to Chuks, where we do what's happening in tennis and all.
It's always good to dream, but remember when you dream, others are also dreaming, or they are done dreaming. We'll go straight to tennis. Indian Wales is over. Miami Open is what is happening right now. And that started 3 days ago. So from the 17th to the 31st, it's all going to be bat, racket, net, shout, and referees. And I want to say congratulations to Wozniacki. She beat Diane. First rounds, casualties are falling left, right, center. So hey, Clara is gone. She was beaten 6-1, 4, 6-4. Then also 43-year-old Venus Williams, she tried, but hey, first round, she's also gone, beaten by 19-year-old Russian Diana Schneider, 6-3, 6-3. Then everybody was kind of quiet and looking at Simona Halep through the ban, the doping issue. And she went to the Court of Arbitration, and her punishment, let's call it that, was reduced from 4 years to 9 months. So that 9 months was part of all the period she spent while going on trial, retrial, and all that. And hey, it's over. And she came to Miami. Congratulations to her. We hope that you don't have any episode of doping issue. But at the same time, congratulations to her. She got beaten first round. More like, hey, welcome to this game. And Badosa was bad in that particular game. And she beat our former two-time defending champion. 1-6, 6-4, 6-3. We know Halep will be back. That we know for sure, but not in this particular tournament. You're not shaking your head.
She's been out of real action. You know, psychologically, she's not in the right place right now. So it's understandable. But hey, kudos to her. She's been able to get her case out of the clause of the guys who wants the money. But hey, congratulations, welcome. You're serving you, you're welcome. So prepare for the next one. Who knows, you'll get a better deal there. But for this one, the young lady doing the younger thing, there's still energy and vim out there. So I think she has a good chance of getting something very soon.
It's just time.
Yeah.
She'll find her reading.
Yeah, just like Francis Ngannou.
Yeah. Okay, now let's stay focused and let people that have gone home with 20 million hold their 20 million in peace. Now let's go to Saudi Arabia. Now this is the beautiful thing. The PGA, sometime last year, were supposed to have an agreement, one kind of agreement with the guys from Saudi. As we speak, that meeting held this week at the Bahamas. Now, the commissioner, Jay Manahon, has come to describe the meeting as constructive, but the thing is they are keeping quiet on the details. They are not telling us exactly what they are going to sign on the papers, or what sort of deal or what sort of agreement is coming into it. And remember, this same set of, on the Saudi side, are the same set of group financing, I won't just say sponsoring, flying the flag of LIV. So, hey, it's all about the money. So the Public Investment Fund, they are directly bankrolling LIV. And we have seen that over time, not just golf, from football to tennis to mention the name, down to that, they're also looking at that, down to your board games, they're also looking at that. And if PGA can get a form of partnership, it won't be bad. But I see a case where LIV is going to be on the table.
Well, LIV will be on the table. LIV seems to be getting the necessary or deserved attention right now. So, PGA also needs some money. We need some fresh blood into the investment, you know, diversifying, just keep bankrolling this stuff. So it's a good one. It's business, it's not personal, so I don't see anything. If you like play for LIV, if you like play for PGA, I mean, it's about the money. Just keep the money going. And if Saudi wants to sponsor, but man, just this guy is sponsoring both.
Yes, yeah, it's on
How
content,
do they tend to
content championship platform.
Well, I mean, money talks and every other thing walks away.
Yes, thank God you said every other thing.
Let's see how it plays out.
Okay, now I was thinking if this meeting had happened last year, do you think players in LIV would have participated in Players' Championship?
Probably there would have been, I mean, a closed door, like they say, a closed door meeting and agreement off the record, and so they probably would have played. But it would have been fun to see the big boys out there come to do the real game. You know, for those who love the game, like some of us, though we don't play often, I mean, it's good seeing the real guys play rather than just because of the, let me not talk about the money. Wow. Yeah.
The money is still very important, Juvi, very, very important. Now we are going somewhere. This particular zone it's been lingering. People are kind of, it comes out lots of time like gossip. You know, that kind of thing where you say, but you say it hush. Do you think Max Verstappen is going to leave Red Bull?
Everything is possible on this side. Like I said earlier, when money talks, every other thing works. The young man has been able to win all there is in 2023 out of like how many races?
2022?
For even 2023, I mean, out of like, he did like 22 races, he won 19. I mean,
111 at a 110 at a stretch, followed by the next one, 11 at a stretch.
You get what I'm saying? Back to back, 2022, 2021, 2022, and he's doing quite well right now, following in the footsteps of his father. I mean, in the record, in the let's say 78-year history of this stuff, the young man has been able to win like 19, and not too many people have been able to win that. And so he's won all there is. If the pool is all right, if the deal is all right, hey, the young man, the other young man is leaving Mercedes.
Let's look at the issue in Red Bull right now. There's a whole lot of unsavory competition. There are things, you know, things that you can't really hold. They're not tangible, but you just know they are there. First, we are looking at the elderly. Yeah, I'll call him an elderly guy. The elderly man. We're looking at Mota, the elderly guy. We're looking at
the man.
Okay, the man. Now he's been there all through Max's career in Red Bull, and Max is saying, okay, if he has to go, then likely he's not sure he will remain. That he has to stay where he stays. Now we also have the case of Christian, that is very quiet. Nobody is saying, are you going to indict him? Are you going to leave him? We also have the case of his father.
Yeah.
Because his father just has voiced directly that Christian needs to go. But the son doesn't toe that same line.
It's not really a difficult thing. Whenever he decides to make up his mind, he's old enough to make up his mind. And so, yes, the overarching presence of his father is there, and interest and all. But from the way things are, if already people are beginning to say stuff, let's just keep our fingers crossed.
You said he's old enough.
Yes, he's old enough to make this decision.
Now, let's go by that word, old enough. Marco has been more than old enough with the team. And just a few weeks ago, they almost let him go. Because he had to say that he's either going to be sacked or he's going to resign, which means there was an issue that they also did not voice. Then Mark said if Marco is going and he's not sure he's going to stay. So there's a whole lot of, they are not coming out directly to say this or that.
Yeah.
And Menzies is staying by the corner waiting to pull the trigger.
Yeah, I mean, right now they need to just get everything within their house, let them get it settled. All this really doesn't add fun to the game. We're not supposed to get all this in the news in the first place, but hey, let them manage their stuff. They're doing quite well right now. Maybe in the record, not as much as Ferrari has done, maybe above Mercedes, but hey, right now, Red Bull is the team to beat, and Max is doing quite well. Why not let's just arrange what we need to arrange? And you know, it's business, it's not personal. If you need to let someone go, eventually they would have to make such decisions. And if Max would have to go, I'll let him go to where his bread will be better buttered.
Okay, if you happen to be the parent company of Red Bull, this is just a poll, don't take it personal. If you happen to be the parent company of Red Bull, and you have between Max and Christian, the president, to choose, who will you choose?
Who brings the president does the deals, other deals, you know. But this guy is bringing us a trophy right now and some honey.
Trophy and honey. Okay. Juvi said the guy brings the trophies and the honey. So, well, that is still for every other person to look into and make their choice. But hey, we want peace. Let's have a beautiful F1. We are going straight to all African games. And hey, Juvi, this is your tough.
Africa. Well, should we start with the controversy?
Go ahead.
All right, controversy. South African team decided to pull out both the male and the female hockey team out of the ongoing All African Games, 13th happening in Ghana, Kumasi, and one other city. For me, I feel, number one, there is a local organizing committee.
Definitely.
That certify whatever field or court suitable for the competition. You guys have been there for how long? A few days ago, you decided you're pulling out your guys, that the court is not suitable. It might be injurious to your team because you guys are preparing for the Olympics. And this is Africa. Why did you come in the first place?
Every country official have access to every facility, and every official is supposed to inspect the facility.
They did that
before the games start. So now the same question.
So why
did you come?
I mean, if you felt it was not satisfactory, you should have. They said they raised it with the organizing committee. I mean, the Ghanaians and all. But you're already there. A few days to kick off whatever you came for, and there's this talk about these guys are preparing for the Olympics. Hence, we don't want them injured. That the cricket pitch is not really good enough. I mean, the carpeting and all. Like, is it about this competition or is it about the Olympics? Because you're doing quite well. I mean, when it comes to hockey in Africa, South Africa is doing quite well. I mean, Ghana has put in so much money to organize this competition, and I mean, I just think it's a slap on the face of the local organizing committee, the All African Games, whoever has put this together. I mean, they should be sanctioned for what's your thought? In my opinion, they should be sanctioned.
In your opinion. Now, for South Africa, I am not present there, but one thing is sure, just like we said before, if the court is certified, everybody plays. If other teams are playing, one country cannot pull out. It's not a unanimous decision. One country cannot say we are pulling out because of this. If there has to be a complaint, it has to be a group thing. It has to be unison. Yeah. Everybody has to drop a complaint. This pitch, this court, this arena, this venue, this pitch is not good. Yeah. They will know who to hold responsible. But right now, this is coming just from one federation that happens to be South Africa. Then there's an issue.
I mean, there's an issue. So South Africa, please get your house in order. You deserve a penalty. You're not just paying. Maybe next one, they shouldn't be invited. You're not coming. Just stay home. Right now, they're sitting pretty behind Nigeria. Nigeria is doing quite well. Egypt seems to have come now to play. We're not here to play, to dream, to drift. They are doing quite well. If you saw the table, Egypt right now has like the last check 165 medals.
Leave Egypt alone. They've
gone. All right. Nigeria is following.
They've gone.
With some 31 gold medals, and South Africa is 28. So we're still doing good. A few days ago, yesterday, Elizabeth Anya-Nachu defeated Mohamed Anya, Egypt, to win the gold medal in women taekwondo. I mean, if you saw the girl, pretty, and she's doing well. I bet if you and her were in a court together, I should give you a round for your money. And Nigeria came second.
Remind me what her face looks like so I will avoid her.
Oshereti Ishekiri won silver in the men's 100 meters final, a record time of 10.23 seconds. Cameroonian Emmanuel Eseme won the gold. And another one for us, Chukwuebuka Enekwechi, shot put, gold as well for Nigeria.
For shot put, the Nigerian athletes are good at that.
Yeah, and so Ruth Usoro won her first ever gold in the African title with a jump of 13.80 meters. Yes. Her final, the sixth one, she did quite well. So she got the gold for us. Now, this one, a women's hammer throw, we got a silver in that one. No, we got a bronze. Shadi Olatoye, you know the young lady now.
She got a bronze?
Yeah, she
That's
got
+1.
The Algerians got gold and silver in that one. And we got a gold in the 4x400 meters, mixed one. I don't know who was the third. I don't remember the young man, but man, the guy almost gave me a heart attack. The distance, he gave this young girl, this Omolara Guma Kinju, a very tough one, because the girl was the final lap. You got the whatever, the baton, and you were running like you were losing your breath. The other guy just outran him. The Botswana, and the guy was just there. This Nigerian was gasping for breath, and he had all muscle. I'm like, God, man, this guy should be flogged. The young lady came in and outran. Just like we had our own.
And compensated for.
She had to beat the other lady. The Botswanan was running like she came for beauty pageant. She was actually strutting on the track. The distance was crazy, was overwhelming. But she took the fight and she didn't stop until she just beat. The other one felt she was done and she was beginning to catwalk. Like, man, we're not done here yet. It was a beautiful one, watching the beautiful young lady. It's Women's Month of March, and she's quite beautiful. And congratulations, Omolara Oguma Kinju. She did it for Nigeria. 3 minutes, 13 seconds and some 26 milliseconds or thereabout. But Nigeria is sitting pretty. We're doing well. I think we...
Sitting pretty second.
Second, Egypt seemed to...
Leave Egypt out of this.
Yes, at least we're ahead of South Africa. And finally, Ghana came, right now they are sixth. Yeah. They jumped.
Okay.
They're doing well with the wrestling. I think they took some couscous and some tombo. They took some tombo.
Congratulations to every athlete out
everyone.
there. And Ghana, thank you for hosting. Keep being a very good host. By the 23rd, everyone will calculate and get back home. We'll go on a break, and SOUQ Pulse will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
In the heart of sub-Saharan Africa, where commerce meets progress. Welcome to SOUQ News, your source for business, economy, and development insight that drive nations forward. From the vibrant streets of Lagos, Africa's fastest economic hub, SOUQ News takes you on a journey of discovery, analyzing and reporting the facts that lay the foundation for growth and development. We don't just report the news, we create it. SOUQ News is more than a channel. It is a catalyst for change, spotlighting the stories that shape economies, inspire entrepreneurs, and fuel Progress, covering business, finance, technology, energy, and many more. SOUQ News provides a daily deep dive into the stories that matter, interviews with industry titans, and analysis that empowers your understanding of economic landscape. Join us daily as we dissect, discuss, and deliver the most relevant and factual news on business and the economy. SOUQ News is your trusted guide, empowering you with the knowledge to make informed decisions. We've got just what you need right here at Femi Wash Media. Call it the Midas Touch, and you wouldn't be wrong. Let us record, produce, mix, and master your audio like nobody does. Reach us on our contact today for the best quality job.
My name is Dr. Agility Obi.
My name is Etemere Glover. Naomi, well done, and shout out to SOUQ News.
Shout out to SOUQ News. I want to encourage everyone to keep watching SOUQ News.
Shout out to SOUQ News, and yes, tune into them.
Keep watching SOUQ News. They are one in town.
Hey, we're watching SOUQ News.
Keep watching SOUQ News.
Keep watching SOUQ News. Catch them on YouTube and all social media channels.
Hey, my name is Frank Edowo, and I'm imploring you. No, forget that. I am forcing you, coercing you to always stay tuned to SOUQ News for your news requirements.
Welcome back. It's still SOUQ Sports, and hey, welcome back from the All African Games. Ghana, we are going straight to boxing. Now, for those that are wondering what's happening, it's going to go live down in the UK, and that's between Joshua Boitsu and this other all-British countdown. And I'm talking of Anthony. The promoter, Ben Shalom, is looking forward to having this particular bout in a stadium. And this is for light heavyweight championship, and monies have not dropped yet. So once that drop, believe you, we'll get to tell you what it looks like and how much each person is going to earn, or likely, and how much business is also going down. So hey, everybody keep competing and keep moving. Let's keep this going. Let's go straight to sports business now. ESPN Brazil, they are still retaining their Serie A rights. So for those that are scared, thinking that they won't see this in that particular region, don't worry. For the next 3 seasons, ESPN Brazil got you completely covered. And now we are going straight, that's up to 2027, yes, 2027. Then also Sony is also going down to, to Saudi Arabia. Juvi, yes, you heard me very well. Now they have announced a multi-year agreement to be one of the founding partners of Saudi Arabia-backed esports. Everybody is finding content, finding platform, and reinvesting. The Sony, you know, Juvi.
Yeah.
The electronic giant.
It's what it is, man. It's business. When you do business, you do it differently. Don't hit the one-sided way of seeing things, man. See beyond your parochial view. And that's what these guys are doing. Why not? Let's invest in what we believe in. Don't invest in something you don't believe in. I think they're doing well. Congratulations, Sonny. All right, I'm here. You never can tell.
He's saying it directly. Come do some branding. Now, Indian conglomerate Reliance Industry, now chaired and run by the business mogul Mukesh Ambani, they have come out directly and they are buying out Paramount's global 13% stake in media group Viacom 18 for $517 million.
Paramount, MGM, and all that. Well, it's a beautiful one.
Money.
Yeah. They're doing good.
Money.
Let them continue.
Okay. Now, for those that are wondering, India is all tech, yes, but they are also investing. They are investing heavily. Now, also, was it sometime? Not. We spoke about stadiums that were being built, but now this is for Chicago. Chicago Bears, that's the National Football League, is planning to build a new stadium just south of the the current one they are using, and for this is going to cost them about $2 billion invested in this stadium. So I'm wondering what sort of facilities, what are they seeing to knock down the old that is still good and building a new business. Yeah. Business.
They're thinking future. I mean, it's futuristic. They're not just looking at what it's obtainable right now. So other projections are coming in eventually, and so it's a beautiful one. Let's project.
Earlier this week, we talked about one of the female clubs that got sold for 130 million. Yeah. Now, in less than a week, 2 have been sold. Now, this is selling for, that's the Seattle Reign. They are selling for 58 million. I'm not saying selling. It's sold already. That's the National Women's Soccer League. Sold. People are seeing business. People are seeing business.
Who is buying, actually?
Who is buying?
Yeah.
They will come out and tell you themselves when they start making those particular profits. Then RMC Sport, they are partnering with Authorized Media to sell CMA $1.55 billion deal. Now, I get to ask this question. A lot of these some of them are logistics companies, others are, and they're all coming into sports because they are seeing something others are not seeing. So the question is, what are they seeing? Then for other businesses in Africa, what are you not seeing?
I think it's just building on whatever grounds you've got, the games theory. You don't just invest in something that you seem to be doing. Right now, they are doing it's more like a collaborative venture. It's not just investing for now that these guys are looking at. They're looking at some 10, 20 years ahead. Our population is going to grow. The youth population will eventually grow, and the number of young guys in the country right now, in those parts of the world, are quite the elderly. So as these ones begin to, definitely families will move into these communities and all that. So businesses will expand and all. And so these are the things they are looking at. Africa, well, a great deal of people are thinking as well. It's just that maybe the funds are not directly available as one would have thought. But people are thinking, I am thinking, other people are thinking, you are thinking.
While we are thinking and you say the funds are not available, we need to go find those funds. Now, for a while, Barcelona have struggled with their books. They have struggled for a while to balance the books and make that money that as big as the amount of the club is. Now, not too long ago, they hired a finance executive, Eduardo Romei. It's with great heart that we announce to you that this particular vice president in charge has resigned. So those particular books that they were looking forward to balance, they have to go find someone else to balance it.
It's very simple now. It's just bookkeeping. It's 101 in accounting and also. They could come to SOUQ News. We've got people that will balance your accounts. I mean, it's readily we do.
And make money for them.
Simple as ABC.
Okay. So you had Juvi come. And we'll think about it after the deal. Now, this is also another note. Now, Real Madrid, they filed a complaint against the referee that took charge of Saturday's win over Osasuna. Now, in his match records, in his match report, he omitted racist abuse towards Vinicius Jr. And they are saying that that particular omission was deliberate. Young man has suffered for over 3 years.
And he will continue to suffer as long as FIFA, Infantino, and the rest of UEFA and everybody is looking away. This is very simple. Any fan, anyone, anywhere, if you do this, your team goes off. Simple. There's no, Infantino, this is not the time to go around kissing people's backside. Sorry. I mean, tell them the way it is. If this was done in Africa, we would have gotten the axe by now. And so, hey, we know racism will continue as time continues. But hey, for those who say they do sports, which is supposed to build friendship and sportsmanship and all that, just give them. If your fans are found culpable, For the rest of the season, go out of the tournament.
What about the referee that omitted
This
particular act
referee
from his
should
report?
be brought down to Africa. Let's encourage him how to do things. We just need to re-educate him, reorient him about how things are done. I mean, this is intentional, and this should not be taken any further. Man, this young man has suffered rather too much. Rather too much.
Okay, talking about bringing them down to Africa, let's go VAR. The video assistant referee in EPL has been somehow shrouded with question marks, a whole lot of question marks. Now let's look at the match between Liverpool and Man City. We saw that clearly. Now, for you that were watching the match, we saw Doku make direct contact with Mark Allister in the penalty box. And if they get to slow it down, you will scream because his leg was going to the guy's ribs. Yet, nothing happened.
Truth is, I think it was Iron Wright that was saying City has got some counts against them. Nothing has been done yet. War Club was officially fined a few days ago. Points deducted. 4 points. And they are down to relegation. But nothing has been done with City. And the problem is just...
and the guys in Championship, Leicester, their punishment is waiting for them when they come up.
So was saying, why do we have double standards around the EPL? Simple. Deduct if City is found culpable of whatever it is, find them already, man.
Let's focus on
the VAR, Doku, I don't know when you turn taekwondo fighter, a kickboxer. I mean, this is football. I mean, yes, we know it's contact game, but there are things you shouldn't do. It's not worth
contact on the ball.
I mean, contact on the ball when the ball is still there and you went around, man. It should be not just the officiating referees. Everybody should be dealt with. I mean, City.
Then we also had the disallowed goal. We had that was also last week. We had the disallowed goal. Handball was claimed. That's the draw between Villa and West Ham. And they said that was a handball for SOUQ. At what point in time should we start asking those in VAR also get punished? If one, they don't call a foul, or if they call a foul and miss it. Because that's the essence of having the VAR in the first place.
VAR, as far as we all know, is prone to the same errors that the human being would miss.
To what extent? To what degree?
It shows that even our AI has got some problems.
No, those are human beings in front of cameras, in front of screens that are supposed to help the referee on the pitch.
They are supposed to
assist.
But they're not doing it. Hence,
why?
Probably the machine was sleeping in between. The standards,
there is always room for improvement, and there is always room to learn. The African Cup of Nations is one that we can say of a truth, those that were behind those screens for the VAR did well. So hey, EPL, come and learn. It's been a pleasure being here with you today on SOUQ Sports. Yes, SOUQ Sports.
Yeah, SOUQ Sports.
And we look forward to doing this again on Friday. There's going to be a whole lot of events. All African games will be rounding up. And several other happenings from tennis to boxing to every other sport. I will bring you the latest and the juicy when it comes to money. My name is Chuks. I look forward to seeing you on Friday. Juvi.
And from me to you, now it is the month of March. To all the beautiful women out there, God bless you. Keep going. We support you. We love what you're doing, man. Coco Golf, congratulations to you. I know you didn't win it, but hey, congratulations. Your boy, Juvi, from SOUQ Sport. Right here. Join us.